Okay, so we're ready to start building the box. We've got our linear actuators applied. We're going to be installing our servo, so we need the servo. We also need our acrylic spacer. We're going to need a hot glue gun. And that's really about it for this step, I believe. So first thing we're going to do is work on building the box. Again, ideally, it just looks better that all of these tabs are going to get folded and put on the inside of your project. So I'm going to take hot glue, and again, we don't need much, but I'm going to create like a U. Hot glue, I'm going to fold this in, and I'm going to fold it over. Okay, and I want things to be lined up. A little bit of hot glue oozes out. Resist the urge to brush it off with your hands. Dangerous. And wait till it cools off later on. So again, when I create this U, creating this U so that it covers basically this edge, and this edge. We don't really care about this inside edge here. You could probably do less than this, but this just really makes a good looking strong box, right? So I cover up those three edges, turn this inside, I fold it. Okay. I'm also kind of folding the box as we go through this process, right? We've already creased the edges, so things are folding up pretty nice, but now we're trying to make them 90 degrees. Now this piece is going to come in. 1, 2, 3. Again, not a lot of hot glue is necessary. Bring it in here. Last one is a little bit, a little bit tricky. Pull it apart carefully, flip it around, tuck it in. Okay. So now we have our constructed box. Remember, we still have our name on the inside. So it's now time to get ready to attach our servo. So the first thing we're going to do with our servos are going to be attached with hot glue as well. First thing we're going to do with our servo is attach this spacer plate. This just makes it so that when our servo comes through the box, it doesn't stick up higher than the straws. Okay, so to do that, we're going to apply a tiny bit of glue here, tiny bit of glue here. Place our spacer on top, give it a few seconds. Okay, so now that's good and secure. Again, when I go to put this in later on, I want to align my output more or less with the center line. Okay, so I don't want to put it in like this. I do want it to go in like that because it's along that line. So I'm going to put some hot glue on top of my spacer. Put it inside my box. I'm going to press around the top here to get a good seal. And now we have that. Okay. Now if you want to, you've got your wire. You need to figure out a way to get your wire out of the box. You could cut a little notch in the bottom. That's perfectly fine. You also can cut a little slot. I'm being careful right now not to cut my wire. I can cut a little slot in the middle of the box. Okay, something that is about the size of this black piece on the end of the servo. That way we can pass our servo wire through the box to the outside. Okay. In the next video, we're going to talk about creating the linkage necessary to get this thing to actually move back and forth. We simply can't rotate this because it will twist. We need an extra linkage to make it slide. So we're going to walk you through how to do that in the next video. All right, good luck.